Chapter 1 of Workers Together. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Workers Together, or An Endless Chain, by Pansy. Chapter 1 Certain Links. In the Packard Place Sabbath School there was a new superintendent. That doesn't sound like a remarkable statement, but certain results sprang therefrom which made a great difference in many lives. A new man at the helm was something that Packard Place had not known for a long time. The people had met and elected over again the same superintendent for so many years that most of the scholars had forgotten that anything else could be done. So they had ceased attending the election. "What is the use," they said, "in going down there to write his name once a year?" Directly I write that sentence I am sorry for it, because, while I wish you to have a very high idea of the Packard Place Sabbath School, I have admitted that they were no further advanced than to choose their superintendent by a vote of the scholars. Mr. Brown, who had served them for so many years, was a good man. All the scholars respected him. That is saying a great deal. To be sure, I think they would have respected him rather more if he had been a good reader. He made many mistakes in reading the Bible. When there occurred a proper name, if he could, by any twisting, give it a wrong pronunciation, he was sure to accomplish that feat. Moreover, he had one certain method for running his school. If you had been there on the first Sabbath of the year 1872, and had not gone again until the year 1882, you might tell, almost to a second, just what had been done each Sabbath during your absence. In fact, with a few mistakes, you might have mentioned the hymns sung. A chapter would be read in the Bible, a prayer would be offered, one of 3 favorite hymns would be sung, and then would sound the bell for lessons. At the close, a hymn, and then the school rushed out, and saw their superintendent no more, heard of him no more, and, I am safe in saying, thought of him no more, until the next Sabbath day. One Sunday, most of the scholars were amazed by a change of program. The election had occurred during the week, and Mr. Brown had resigned on account of failing health. The scholars were genuinely sorry that his health had failed, but it was almost like listening to music to hear the clear, even-toned reading of Dr. Everett. He was the chosen superintendent. There was nothing specially new in his manner of conducting the school that morning. He was a man of better taste than to commence his work with any startling innovations. Yet the new way of doing very...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?